All right, good morning and welcome to Morning Brew. It's funny, I thought I'd overslept and realized I'd actually set my stream time wrong. What happens when you do it in the middle of the night? Well, I'm late, but I'm not because I set the time wrong. So there, I'm not late. Technically, by stupidity, but not late. Anyhow, let's see here. Start with the chat. And wow, GWTG content. I'm surprised. Don't often get to see you in the chat. You're usually asleep by now. Hope everything's okay. Good, whatever it is where you are now. Night, I believe. And good morning, V-Star. Good morning, Professor. And let's see here. Other channel on the Captain Picture channel. Wish I would, maybe I'm just not awake enough for that one. But no, I woke up late, which was actually nice to wake up late. And because I'd taken my medicine, and I actually felt decent. So, oh, okay. Now I gotta hurry and explain, and I get on, and it's like, oh, there's 20 minutes to go. Ah, screw it. I said it wrong. I did what I needed to do and said, okay, and still started early for what was said. And oh, ew, yuck. Took me long enough to pick that song. Now I gotta pick another song. And I gotta pick at least one more song. No. No, 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 no. Weather Channel, go fuck yourself. Anyhow. So let's see here what's going on this morning. It is Saturday morning, or Friday morning, excuse me. It feels like Saturday. It is Friday, October 8th. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you are. I hope everything's going well for you. I did remember to take my medicine this morning. Let's say I won't be, shouldn't be going over in pain this morning, at least not right away. But other than that, not much is going on. As you can tell, I'm still a little tired. I started to say the wrong day of the week. I think it's out of desire. I'd rather it be Saturday, personally, because I like watching cartoons. I like watching with Resolute Germ. And yeah, I'm sorry, JP's. I'm not getting a copyright. Whatever would be a strike. It would be a community. It would probably be a community strike. Which are not removable. So I'm definitely not saying that one. And well, I sound good because I don't hurt as much. Rainy day here again in Kentucky. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, let's put it this way: at least with the rain, you can't smell the shit as much in the air. And yes, I've lived in Kentucky, so I do know what I'm talking about there. You either smell the rain or you smell the manure, unless you live in the city itself. Then you just gotta hope the wind doesn't blow right or wrong, depending on how you look at it. Um, there are a lot of horse farms there in Kentucky. I can tell you that. Yeah, I didn't live there very long, but for the time I did. Oh, and let's put it this way: I lived in what was that town? It's a fucking college town. I can't think of it. Anyhow, they have New Circle Drive. New Circle Drive is, of course, a round road. It goes all around the city. Lexington, Kentucky. That's it. Lexington, Kentucky. Um, and one of the, well, I guess activities that they like to participate in, other than watching college sports, is tailgating. Now, most of you, when you think of tailgating, like a party. No, no, no. They're like Atlanta. They literally like to tailgate you constantly. Like you're supposed to go around with somebody 3 inches away from your bumper at all times. Like, no, go away. This is not some hick ass town. Well, I mean it is, but you know, when you got a fucking highway like that, you need to actually, I don't know, follow some rules. I don't know, some intelligence. Anyhow, and good morning, old media guy. I have not seen or talked to you in a while. Hopefully, you're doing well. And good morning, Eric Sander. How is the great state of Colorado this morning? And good afternoon, Yitza. And JP says, spreading pig shit on farmland smells absolutely freaking horrible. Well, just plain shit out there sounds horrible. And good morning, Christian Fandom Geek. You walked in at the right time, unfortunately, or wrong time. Either way. Kapla Burner Prey 5. Uh, yeah, I am doing better than I have been. Doing better than I have been. I'd ran out of medication. My doctor got after me for that because I told him about it. Like next time, call in, let us know what's going on, and we'll take care of it. Oh, afternoon here in the UK. Yes, I didn't know where you were at. I'm sorry. I tried to, keep in mind like Yosef is. It's always good afternoon. Uh, Yitz is good afternoon. So if I know where you are, I'll generally greet you with the proper time of day, unless it's 11:59 a.m. and I may accidentally say morning before afternoon, whatever. Um, and yes, it is afternoon in the UK. In fact, to be exact, it is 12:37 in the afternoon in the UK. I've only been on 12 minutes, and I should have been on about 30, but you know what? I don't care. It was worth it. I didn't have the alarm set. I took it extra dose of my pain medicine because I was hurting yesterday. I guess I cleared it with my doctor first. I'm one of those weird people like that. Before I do something, even though he says, go ahead and do it, I'll clear it with him. Because I said, I know I'm going to be hurting a lot more today because I hadn't been on the medication correctly in several days. He's like, go ahead, take an extra dose tonight. I said, okay. So I did. A little later than normal time. I took the normal one a little before time, so about an hour before. And then I took the second one about 2 hours late, quote unquote, late for the normal time. But yeah, it was nice to wake up and not be hurting quite as badly. And what's going on, everyone? This is a good Friday morning, as I hope every morning is for you. Let me get to the YouTube page. It actually lets me. And for whatever reason, I have to look up the. Okay, not that one. Invite people. There we go. And yes, the featured channel of today is the MOODY WEBCAST. I'd actually just came across him a few different times, and he invited me on because he was doing on Trekking on Tuesday. At that point, it was just him and Culture Casino, and then I joined in, and other things happened. So anyhow, started doing that with him on Tuesdays, and then he does whatever Wednesdays, and he does different live streams at different times. He'll play games, he'll do other stuff as well. But he's a good guy, good channel. Please sub to him if you haven't already. MOODY WEBCAST. You'll find him on YouTube. You'll find him on Odyssey. You'll find him on a few different places. Please feel free to, yeah. Let's see here. Let me put the link for his channel is in the description below. Right now, I'm currently putting the StreamYard link into the chat because for some reason, all I'm seeing in the thing is the channel today. There we go. And I went ahead and put the link in the chat. I also pinned the comment, therefore, it's now up there. So, how is everyone this morning? It is a Friday morning, so things should be better than normal. October 8th. I can't believe 38th. I will say this: I did go ahead and schedule out my appointment for my doctor's appointment for the because I have to have it done every month, every fucking month, because I have to be on an opioid. Which I understand, but why I have to go in when they could just do a Zoom call doesn't make sense. They actually want me in the office. My doctor has even suggested a Zoom call. To me, why don't you just do a Zoom call? I didn't know you did do Zoom calls. So I Anyhow, go back to the chat. People are talking to each other, and what's going on, old media guy? No sleep for a century. Huh. Interesting. No sleep for the whole month of October, V-Star? I don't think so. I would rather not. I would die before the week was over. And let's see here. Everyone's saying hi to each other. That's a good thing. And Darth Hester's good despite this sleep thing. That's good to hear. Yeah, I'm good except for the coffee thing. Meaning what? I need more. And let's see here. And I would much rather be, like I said, yesterday was just, I'll admit it was a shit show. Why? Because I felt like shit. Because I was going on absolute autopilot for that. I was trying to work through the pain. Because I have people anytime I'm off, it's like I have people telling me, well, why weren't you on? From now on, I'm going to do it if I need to. If I need to be late, I'm going to be late. I don't care. But other than that, the medicine finally kicked in because I didn't start on time. But so anyhow, wait a minute. I thought I heard somebody backstage, and then didn't see anybody, and now it's Darth Wheezy.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How are you?
Like I said, besides this sleep thing, I'm doing all right. I think I'm running on pure caffeine and nicotine at this point.
Yeah. People have asked me why I drink the Pepsi. I do. I'm cheap. I'd rather have Coke. But if you can get a liter and a half for the same price as you can a 20-ounce bottle or 20-ounce can, why would you get the 20-ounce can when you get the same for a liter and a half?
It's
or a liter and a
absolutely
quarter?
ridiculous. It's
Sorry, I like going to Dollar
Tree. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Deal on soda is a deal on soda.
Sorry, I'd rather have a 1.5 liter of soda or 1.25 liter of soda, excuse me, for $1 than a 20-ounce can for $1.
I could see that. Yep, definitely. Saving is
Twice
saving.
as much. So yeah, I can get 2 of the cans and still be 2 ounces less than what I would for the bottle. So yeah, price
God,
to
for
price.
what you get out of a vending machine.
No, I can't. I don't even look at vending machines anymore. They cost too much.
You people are crazy, okay?
You know what you're paying
A
for?
can of Coke tastes so much better than a plastic bottle of Coke. In fact, I don't even drink plastic Coke out of plastic bottles anymore. It's not worth it. The pinnacle of Coke is from a fountain.
Yes.
The next is
And
from a glass bottle. Then you got a can.
Yes.
After the can and its plastic bottle, it's not even worth drinking. I'd rather just have water.
Okay, let me put it to you this way, Bert. Not all of us are like you who have money to burn. Because I know you just got all this money you got ready to burn because you have a.
I'm not ready to burn it, but I'd rather spend money on a little bit of Coke as a treat than as an everyday drink and get it, liters at a time. Because it's more pleasurable to have just a little bit that taste of higher quality than to just jug it all away and blah, 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 blah. Will get to my veins. Yeah. Kind of
I'd
thing.
rather have expensive veins. Yeah.
Well, I understand that, but as somebody who used to be like that, but then got more sophisticated in his sugary soda tastes, I can tell you where we were doing it wrong. You want to go for that high quality, low low volume Coke.
then there's me who puts about 4 liters of soda down in probably a 24-hour period. I gotta buy it in 2 liters, like 2-liter plastic, to keep up with my intake. Did you guys get any of that?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Or my
When I had
okay, because my
access
audio
to a
is
soda
chippy choppy.
fountain. Sorry, when I had access to a soda fountain, I could have drank it all day long as water. In fact, I did many a days. When I used to go to restaurants, okay, waitresses and remember in the United States we have free refills, so waitresses would give up, bring one at a time, and start bringing me 2 or 3 glasses at a time because it was the only
They
way
do
they
that.
could
Relate. I
keep,
could relate.
they could keep up.
There was no way they could keep up with me. Like
Right.
my brother, we used to hang out at Eaton Park in the back during the back when they had smoking sections. Does anybody remember smoking sections?
Yep.
Yeah, good old days.
We used to
Not that I
sit
ever
there.
smoked, but
We used to sit back there, have
the
coffee
smell of
or
freedom.
soda, buy like appetizers all night, and play blackjack.
Huh.
Blackjack. Shit, that reminds
Yeah.
me. Somebody sent me some message
Or
titled
poker.
Blackjack, and I didn't read it. Now I don't remember where it even came from.
It
Would
was
have been a Dear Bop.
No, I haven't looked at Dear Bops.
oh how you know look at Dear Bob?
I don't look at Dear Bops until I go on for Dear Bob. I mean, I'll look and see if there's any Dear Bops, but I don't open them. Let's
Right.
see. And they don't have titles, so they're just title and Dear Bob.
You can overwrite the title, can't you?
We have
Or
a single dear bop
I
for
don't know.
today so far.
I don't know about Bird being nuts, but I do agree with his idea of soda being the pinnacle in the fountain. And then everybody wonders why I'm so adamant about just walking down to Burger King just to get Surge out of a fountain. Does anybody remember
I've done that. I mean, I wouldn't, not Surge, because I don't
remember
drink Coke, but, and occasionally Pepsi, but never.
I remember when you could still smoke in a
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Oh, I
Holy
don't miss
crap.
that. I don't remember that, thank God.
Oh, I remember it.
I remember we could smoke in Denny's,
Yep.
but
That was nice.
that was different.
I remember going
McDonald's,
into. I remember I was walking
Yeah.
into a Waffle House.
I've never been to a McDonald's you could smoke at. I would have left.
I remember going to I was going TDY somewhere, so I was down in Mississippi.
I don't know. Like I said,
and
Denny's like a restaurant I could walk into, and people smoking is one thing. And I'm sorry, they may call themselves a restaurant. McDonald's is not a restaurant simply because they have inside seating.
Yeah,
Unless you have an actual menu on the table, you're not a restaurant.
So I was living in California.
Unless you
at
have
the
actual
time.
waiters and waitresses, you're not a restaurant. You're a fast food joint. Once you have waiters and waitresses and actual menus on the tables, okay, then you're a restaurant. Even if you're a crappy restaurant, you're a restaurant.
Morning V-Star.
They can put whatever they want on their sign. They're not a restaurant.
Well, I was living in California, and of course, you can't
So
speak
anyhow.
at that time.
Captain, do you
we
hear
must,
NB Geek or
Anyhow,
do you hear any of us, Captain?
I can't hear a damn thing, so I'm probably talking over somebody. There we go. I think I fixed it.
Can you hear
I
us
can hear
now?
MB.
I
Yeah,
can hear.
you hear me now? Okay. Because I was living in California, and then I went down for training school, and I was in Mississippi, and I stopped in at a Waffle House at like 2 a.m. or something. And the lady just took me aback because she was like, smoking or non-smoking? I'm like, what? I'm like, and I was still a smoker back then. So I was like, yeah, smoking. I was like, holy shit, I can have a cigarette with my coffee. This is fucking awesome.
Well, let's see here. There was one time I walked into, actually, most of the place, most of the time, Wendy's, not Wendy's, Denny's is one that I like to go to. Their non-smoking section would always be full. Now their smoking section would be sparsely, they might have people in there and might not. So when it came to smoking or unsmoking, I automatically said smoking.
Less people.
Yeah, less people. And yeah, you actually got better service, believe it or not.
Those were the
Probably no
days
kids.
when nobody cared. Unless you started a fight in there, they didn't give a shit.
Nope.
Those are little boxes of freedom people used to carry around. It was a slippery slope once they started curtailing where you could smoke, and they curtailed what you could eat, curtailed what you could breathe, curtailed what you could talk. It was all
and where
downhill.
you can smoke, where you can
Nah, I knew
Oh.
I knew it was over when they started saying you couldn't smoke in a bar. And then I'm like, then what's the fucking point of me going to a bar?
A bar. Okay, I get a restaurant. I really do. I get having areas of a bar where you don't have smoking. I get it. I do. But a bar, you know you're
Or
going
a-
to have.
Or a plane.
Okay, plane, I actually like that they got rid of cigarettes.
Why?
Enclosed space.
Enclosed space. Plus, I didn't like the smell. I mean, you would walk into
You're
a plane.
flying through
It
the
was,
air at 30,000 feet. At any instant, you could break up.
and yeah, that would be preferable to the smell of stale cigarette smoke.
You're weird.
Yes, would be preferable to that. Yes. Sorry, it's a nasty smell. No, I don't want to smell stale cigarette smoke. Yeah.
I thought
And
this.
go ahead.
Oh, I thought this was hilarious. I was going through Twitter and I saw that Dave Chappelle's special had dropped, and the alphabet people were all pissy about what he said. And I'm like, oh, cool. Now I know what to go watch. Because I'm just like, I kind of want to say this with him. It's like, you want equal representation. You're getting made fun of by one of the most popular comedians right now in the world. You don't get much more representation than that.
Nope.
I don't really think anybody's all that upset. I think it's just publicity.
Number
I
one,
watched it. It's honestly one of the most boring specials.
It's not
he
one of
did.
his best. I'm going to be honest. It was not his best.
let me put it to you this way. Okay. Hollywood's idea of representation and actual representation are two different things. Now, do people who are gay want actual representation? Actual representation in movies, TV shows, and such? Yes. Do they want the Hollywood version where everybody's gay or everybody's whatever? No. That's stupid.
But does it need to be on the cover of Playboy? I don't think so.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think we should. Okay, if you want to represent real life, fine. Let's represent real life. Let's have real life numbers. Okay, you want the truth? Yeah. In the United States, depending on where you're at, is going to depend on what the racial mix. Because there are places where it's going to be white people that are more than anybody else. There's going to be places it's going to be black people. Other places it's going to be Asians or whatever, people from Mexico, Latino descent. So there's no way to do an entire representation of the United States because different sections, different states have different amounts. It's just a basic, shot in the dark. And who cares? I don't care if let's go with the stupid number of 10%. 10% of the people are gay. So what? Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that 20% of the characters have to be gay or 50 or whatever. How about this? Write a good character. Write a good story. And include characters that are well thought out. And make that part of the actual fucking story. And not just this little tack on thing. Hey. But I can go into rant mode anytime. So,
since when did anybody care who was sleeping with who, or That's what I'd like to know, because I think that's when this whole thing started.
Oh, I have no fucking clue.
Like,
I find
it
shit
really,
like that. I just find shit
like
like
when
that
the
just so goddamn funny.
yeah, when the, like, I think it started happening when the actual shippers started to get writing jobs.
Yeah.
And thought it was cool to actually do this kind of stuff. Now, yeah, you got gay representation, but it doesn't add anything to the story.
Nope.
If it's naturally bodes into the story, I could see it, but it doesn't. Time and time
One of those,
again, we've seen it.
you know, I was watching. I'm watching the show now on Netflix. It's set in Mexico, and it's called Who Killed Sarah. And two of the characters on there are a gay married couple, and one of the key
I
points of
love
this though
that
is the
show.
fact. Oh, you like that show too?
I love that show.
Oh
I
my god!
love myself a good like telenovela. Oh my gosh, it's that and Rosario Tijeras. I love those shows. I've seen every version of Rosario Tijeras.
And you know, you have two characters on there. Both of them are gay. They're married. They're one of the storylines in there is they're trying to adopt a child, and of course, their dad is very one of their dads is a big time kind of mob boss, and he's very unhappy with his son's life choices, and it does fit into the storyline of it because it actually has some struggle to it, and
You're talking
know,
about Rodolfo and his dad.
yes, I am talking about Rodolfo and his dad. And then, you know, not only that, Rodolfo's husband, although his name's, I'm drawing a blank. But yeah.
No, it's not Rodolfo. It's Shema.
Shema,
Shema's
thank you. Yeah. And there's a
Rodolfo's
lot of
straight, but yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, there's a lot of good storyline and good layers to these characters. And, you know, some of the stuff that goes on is just, you know, fantastic drama. They just happen to be two gay characters, but the storyline with them in this family is so well done. It's just part of the story, and that's it. It's
That
not
blended
you
well.
know
That was
exactly.
good.
Yeah, that was very good. Where his mom, you know, and his mom is trying to be supportive of him while, you know, still, you know, being loyal to the husband and everything. And it's just, you know, well-rounded story. And you know, it's been very good storytelling. So I mean, that's how you can incorporate that in, get the representation, and treat them like normal people, not like tokens, for God's sakes.
Exactly. And that's exactly what's happening all around basically every franchise that we watch. Star Trek. It's just terrible. Has it happened in Star Wars yet? I don't even want to. Yeah, I believe so, but I think we want to read those. I mean, we got a sexually ambiguous Rock as a co-pilot.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah, I mean, I am really looking forward to Who Killed Sarah season 3.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially after season 2, you find out a lot of things about Sarah we did not know about. I was not expecting some of that stuff.
It's like I kind of figured she was like a mess.
Yeah, but you saw how much of a mess she was.
Jesus. I don't.
I actually
Yeah,
had
I don't even want to get into that. it had issues upon issues, and even those issues had multiple subscriptions to it. It's just whew.
Yes, Alexander, it is in Spanish. I do put the English dubs on. I will say that because my Spanish is shit right now.
Yeah, my Spanish is.
But even the dub, even it dub, it's still good.
Is just. Yeah,
It's
the
a
dub
very
is
engaging.
actually good. Yes.
And they, for a show that has a mystery going on now for 2 seasons, it really stays engaging.
Yeah, I believe I've been talking about this with I don't think it's anything that any secret. I wrench for Latino Slant, Paulie over there, and he's always looking at stuff that accents the Latino community. And Who Killed Sarah just happened to be up there, and oh yes, those telenovelas can get addictive fast. Alexander. Indeed.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put it this way. I started watching it. I got about 10 minutes into it. I stopped. I grabbed my wife and I said, we need to watch this together. And when I'm grabbing my wife, I don't grab my wife to watch things very often. But yeah, I grabbed her for that, and we just sat down, and she was like, are we watching another episode? I'm like, yeah. I think I knocked out 3 episodes before I was like, we've got to take a break because we need to talk about some things. And I mean, it's one of those shows, like you once you hit a, we actually paused at each episode before we went to the next one to talk about that episode and what was going on in it. And that's the mark of good storytelling.
Yeah, I usually stop like every 2 episodes just to kick back and soak everything up. Like,
Yeah.
That's exactly what's going. Like, yeah, because some of those moments are just like, whoa, what just happened? That
Yeah.
didn't just happen.
Oh, I'll tell you one. I'm not going to name names, but when there was a certain character who does die off, man, I was gutted. My wife and I had to pause. We were gutted. We were like, no, not that person.
Oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. We'll just, yeah, it is in Spanish, but yeah, it is so good. And I'm before my Netflix got shut off, I because I couldn't afford to pay it. I was watching a Squid Game. I got about 4 episodes in, and boy was I hooked.
What was it called?
It's Squid Game. It's a
Squid Game.
Korean type drama. I like those Korean shows. My dad got me hooked into those Korean dramas. A lot of them. And my dad's like a total badass. He watches those things without the subtitles because he's, like I said, he was a Vietnam vet. Apparently he can still speak it or still understand it. I should say. I don't know if he could speak it, but
yeah, I need to look that up anyway. When is Who Killed Sarah coming back? Season 3 coming out.
Yeah.
So for those people who don't know, the main premise of the story is this this character, Alex, he was sent to prison for 18 years because he is believed to be the one who killed his sister. And now he's out and he wants revenge on the family he blames. That's the premise of the beginning of the plot. So that's not giving anything away, but there's so much
and
to
he
it.
goes in search of who killed Sarah.
Yeah. And it's not as cut and dry as you think. I mean, you're finding out things that just come out of the blue. You're like, holy shit, new revelation came in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I gotta stop every two episodes just to be like, what the heck just happened? Did that just happen? Because that's it. Some of those revelations are just like, whoa, that's a big drop.
Yeah, there are some serious bombshells that come out of this that just you did not see coming, and it's really well written because it's not predictable.
Oh no, I've tried to predict it. It's like, no, you can't do it.
It's like you think you know something, and then all of a sudden the carpet gets pulled out from under you, and you're like, shit. And now you start thinking all new theories.
Yes, a show that actually treats you like you have a brain. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yes. What a concept. What
How awesome is freaking that one that actually makes you use your head?
I mean, my wife and I...
Let's see here. Good morning, Darius Munchausen. Good evening or morning, Fennec. I don't know. Yeah, let's see here. Good afternoon, Get Some Lemons. How are you today? So.
Yeah, sorry about that. It is really a fantastic show. And if people like the drama that's going to actually keep you thinking throughout the entire show, keep you guessing, keep you wanting to talk about it, yeah, this is definitely a show for you.
And
say that one more time for anybody who missed it. What show is this?
Who Killed Sarah? If you want a show that's actually going to make you think, keep you guessing, keep you on the edge of your seat, this is really the show for you. Because it's just that damn good. You know, Darth Hester, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, so that's why we are trying to keep it as clean as possible, because it is just so good. And unfortunately, talking about it will give away shit.
Yeah, it may be sounding like soap operas, but it's better than what we're being fed through our sci-fi. Sad to say.
Yeah, and this is not a sci-fi show, but it is a drama mystery, and it's just so damn good. So many revelations that pop up. It's just, when season 3 comes out, I'm going to end up rewatching probably season 1 and 2 just to make sure I'm fresh up on everything. I know it's getting season 3. I just don't know when it's getting released on Netflix.
It should
but
be
I know
dropping
the show is...
in the next couple months or so.
Yeah.
Who killed Star Trek? J.J. Abrams and CBS.
Kurtzman.
Kurtzman.
Ed Robot. I think we can just lump all those guys together.
Yep.
But yeah, there is good TV out there. Just a lot of it is not American TV. You've got to go look at foreign markets now to get decent TV.
Well, that's like I'll look at some of the different ones on, they have some of the free streaming services. Now, the ones I don't look at are the ones in Espanol, because I don't necessarily want to have the captions on the whole time. You know what's being said.
And that's probably where you're missing out, because that's where it's at right now. Those foreign dramas, foreign shows.
Well, see, here's the thing I don't understand, because a lot of times in different markets, the regular movies, regular TV shows are dubbed into different languages. So
Yeah.
why can't these foreign market things also be dubbed? You can't say that they don't have people who speak English, because they do. You can just hire somebody to read an English script. It's not that difficult.
You don't want to be watching a dubbed movie.
Yes, I would rather be watching a dubbed movie a lot of times than I would try to read all the dialogue in English.
Just learn
So
the
you're
language.
saying
You don't even know. Wait a minute. Wait. Bird. You don't
Instead of
even
the
know
You're
Italian.
right. But I couldn't care less. You obviously could. So then learn the language to watch the movie. I have no problem ignoring non-English based entertainment. And I'm not sleeping,
Brightest days.
goddammit, Jeff.
Brightest Days got a
I
point.
did
It's
not say you were sleeping.
It probably is time and money and licensing agreements and other red.
Well, okay, actually you're correct in some ways. If they were actually teaching in schools now, they should be teaching in other languages as well as, English. But because, dare I say it, because you have people that come in from other countries who don't first learn English, they have to teach them English first. So I'm
another
sorry.
thing about
Kids who go to American schools should know English, be proficient in English. Then they can teach other languages. But guess what? They're not.
another good thing about Who Killed Sarah, you want an antagonist who's actually smart and just amazing. Caesar, the father of some of the kids in this guy is just an amazing antagonist. He's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, he is one bad mama jamma.
Yeah. The way he can manipulate things is just freaking gorgeous.
He's definitely got that going for him.
Yeah, it's going to be, it looks like they're saying probably sometime in 2022. I can't get
it's
a confirmed date.
either the end of this year or probably the first quarter of next year.
And, good morning, just another red shirt.
Morning, Captain Trek.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How's everybody else this fine morning? Or at least I can't tell because it's still dark here. Getting late. Starting to get late. I mean, the shades are drawn, so I'm like, oh, no, it's starting to get late. Oh, never mind. Oh, today's going to be another long Friday with a drive in the middle of it. I'm going to a wedding, not mine. I've already had that.
I've done the wedding. I've done that twice, not doing it a third time.
I doubt you could find a third woman who'd be willing to take
Probably not. Oh, I don't. Probably not.
In your case, NB, I'd probably switch to men. You have a greater chance.
That's an old Woody Allen joke.
Really?
Yeah. You know, if you're bisexual, it increases your chances of getting a date on Saturday night by 50%.
I remember
That was his stand-up days before he started making unfunny
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, true. Like, I wasn't around for that, but I remember my dad. I remember my dad watching it, and I remember laughing at that. I thought that was hilarious. I must have been about. I think I was like 10 or 11, so I was middle school.
And good morning, JPs.
Hello.
I understood a lot as a kid.
What's going on this morning?
Not much. Had some breakfast. Watched episode 9 of Lower Decks.
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for?
I don't
You
know. I
watch
actually
Lower
haven't
Decks.
seen it yet.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Just because I enjoyed it, it doesn't mean you have to be sorry.
No.
I mean, if you enjoy it, that's fine. That's all cool.
That's that. Yeah, that you're entitled to enjoy it. I have no problem with people who
It's like it's a
disagree with me on shows. I mean,
It's a free day
yeah.
country. I don't care.
Well, yeah, for
It's-
now.
yeah, it's just not for me. Yeah, lower decks just took an upper deck on us. Star Trek.
They're doing another Chucky movie.
Are they?
Another,
reboot.
yeah.
A reboot. Oh, God.
Oh
There's
no!
This
only
thing-
Jennifer Tilly's in it.
Is going to be an absolute shit show. From what I've seen,
Jennifer Titty's in it. I mean,
As long as she's in it, that's fine.
Yeah, but who's doing Chucky's voice?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. Is it the
If
guy
it's-
from the? Is it the guy
Yeah,
from
it's
the
not-
original?
or is it Mark
that's
Hamill again?
That was Brad Dourif.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up here. Is he going to be in this one? Let's go to his filmography.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is it Brad Dourif or is it Mark Hamill again?
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
He should
this
stick to
be-
Joker.
oh yeah,
It sounded like the Joker version of Chucky. I'm not gonna lie when he did it. That's exactly what it sounded like. It sounded like the Joker transposes Chucky.
Yeah. Mel Blanc.
Looks like
he
Brad
ain't.
Dourif is. Looks like Brad Dourif is doing Chucky.
Oh,
this
good.
Brad Dourif is back.
They might have a chance. Not much of a chance.
This is a 10 episode series.
What?
what?
This is a 10 episode series.
It's television, not a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They've gone television on it. Stream it. Forget theaters.
Yep.
So now the Bates thing with the whole Bates Motel. Only this time it's Chucky.
Yeah, I didn't think to go down. Oh yeah, Chucky. Yeah, I didn't even think to go down to the TV part. It serves as a sequel to
anybody
the Cult
watch-
of Chucky. So this is actually going to be a sequel to the Cult of Chucky.
Oh, that might be interesting. Did anybody watch Bates Motel?
I have not seen the Bates Motel.
So I may be the only one on panel to actually watch Bates Motel right now.
So it's going to be 8 episodes long. This could be interesting. I mean, as long as the Brad Dourif is doing the voice of Chucky. Oh, they will have Jennifer Tilly in it.
Now it's down to the writers.
That's what I said.
Now it's down to what?
Now it's down to the writers and whether they
Yeah.
can write an 8-episode story that works. That could be a miniseries. I mean, it's been enough movies for crying out loud.
Yeah.
So it's official. Guess what's coming out in 2022?
Okay.
That's interesting. Okay, now that is interesting, taking it to the TV series. And it will be interesting to see if they can do it right. I mean, are we going to get
Is it
scary
bad that I'm
Chucky, or are
still
we gonna
scared?
Get,
Is
scary
it bad that I'm
Chucky, or are we
still
gonna
scared?
Campy
No,
Chucky?
it's not bad at all, considering what we've been put through for the past at least 10 years.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
you're perfectly rational to be worried, but the
I'm
the
scared for
fact that they have. Go ahead. You're breaking up though, Darth.
hold on a second. Is it check? Is this better?
That's
Much
better.
better.
Yeah, I'm scared for all the wrong reasons. Because what they've been doing lately with every other franchise and reboot. Yeah, I got reason to worry.
Well, how many? I haven't yet, but has anybody on the panel here seen the new Dune?
I have not.
Not yet, but I intend to.
Yeah, I intend to
That
as
was
well.
probably, if anybody's seen it already, they had info and caught the Earth release.
I mean, I think that if you sign up for the higher price tier for HBO Max, yeah, coming soon to theaters at HBO Max on the $14.99 a month plan.
Yeah, I have that on HBO Max. So yeah, I plan to watch it on HBO Max when it comes out and when it drops on that service. And what I've been hearing is it's a passion project for the director. He's not doing this because he wants to hijack the story and Frank Herbert's novels. He wants to tell it
He
differently.
wants to do it justice.
Yeah, that's encouraging. So that and
That's,
Ghostbusters Afterlife, which is the same thing. That's Ivan Reitman's son, Jason, making the movie.
That's exactly why I want Guillermo del Toro to make At the Mountains of Madness. That is his passion project.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Oh,
Holy cow!
it's like he's
Yes.
been talking about this for over years now. I'm just waiting, patiently waiting for news for Guillermo to finally reveal that he's making At the Mountains of Madness. Just please.
Yeah, I'll second that. Please, seconded. That needs to be made, and he needs to do it. That would be an amazing. That could be. I won't say would be. It's because the thing is, for modern audiences, the fact that for the most part, you don't see the monster in his stories. You're left to imagine it, and that's old
Are you
school
sure?
Gothic. Well, in the Mountains of Madness, you see some of it.
I mean, have you seen Pan?
I'm sorry, you broke up. I didn't hear what you asked.
Have you seen what?
Have you seen Pan's Labyrinth?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you see the monster. Monster's all right.
Well, the one that was set, the Lovecraft story that was set in the New England fishing town, where he had to escape over the roofs and run for his life. You saw the monsters in that one.
The Shadow over Innsmouth.
Yes, the Shadow over Innsmouth. So he went back and forth, but he's most famous for the stories like the original The Thing, where it's left up to the reader's imagination. That, to me, is the classic Lovecraft. Yes, I enjoy the ones where he finally does have the horror come through the door or out of the house or whatever. But it's that's the tough part. Is the original Thing I've watched. Not all that big a fan of it. Carpenter's The Thing. Holy cow! It's one of my favorite horror movies.
Yeah, that movie has the atmosphere and just everything about it is so goddamn scary.
Yeah.
So
Because at 1 minute, 1 minute you can tell where the thing is, and the next minute you're back with everybody else paranoid. Which one of you is infected now?
Yeah.
And it takes you on a roller coaster, which is amazing. Like I said,
Who is it?
It didn't get the love it deserved back then, but it has definitely gotten the love it should have got back then now.
It's definitely got what you call a cult following now.
Oh, hell yeah.
oh yeah,
And then they screwed it up with trying to make that stupid like prequel with the CGI effects. Actually, I found this out. Well,
Yeah.
I found this out. They actually did not originally use special effects. They actually had a company that did all the practical effects, and the studio came in and said, "Nope, we're doing CGI."
You're
that was
kidding
dumb.
me.
That was dumb. That was dumb. I like.
How?
Don't get me wrong. I like some CGI because number one, there are situations you can't legally or morally put somebody in because of the danger factor. I get that, but when you can have a practical effect and you just forego it for digital, no, I don't like that. I like the feel of practical effects. It feels more real.
You know how Guillermo del Toro is going to do practical effects with the Shogoths. That's maybe half the time practical effects, and then the other half is CGI. But there's no way without the Shogoths without CGI. I think that's why it's taking so long. Because he's trying to figure it out with just practice. It's just, I really don't think it's.
Darth, you gotta do something about you breaking up, man.
Yeah.
Check.
You know, anybody who has some magical powers, use them for Darth Haster's internet.
No, it's not.
So the company Alamogorgon Dynamics, I'm probably butchering that. They did all the practical effects for the movie, and then that was all scrapped out. But he still had all the post-production practical effects. So he ended up, as a response to that, took all of that, and they did an independent movie called Harbinger Down, which I have actually seen. It's actually pretty good.
You know, one of the things I'm going to say, I have stopped listening to a lot of the big YouTubers because of their woke agenda. And a lot of them will say, what? What do you mean woke agenda? We don't believe in woke. We fight woke. No, you assume everything is going to be woke. And then you watch it and you find woke. And I'm sorry, a strong female lead does not denote woke. An overly powerful female lead who has no other that is better than her is a woke character.
And the other dead giveaway is when the powerful female lead has male characteristics, which is what woke thinks an empowered female is. She thinks he's a man without the toxic masculinity part.
Yeah.
And we've seen that again and again, where movies where they literally put a female head on a male body, the Austin and everybody in the chat, and anybody's talking about that, automatically you see at least 3 comments. That's a man, baby. Come on. That's a dead giveaway. You want a strong female character? Go and watch Aliens. Ripley. That's a strong female character. That's a female character.
Yep.
That we already know what a strong female character looks like, and we all went to that movie. We all saw that movie. We all liked that movie. Watched it again and again. Come on.
The thing is, with
Don't blow smoke.
you could swap out Ripley's character for a male character, and it would still be damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing. It would work perfectly. I mean, finding the right actor to do it would be interesting, but you could do
Could you
that.
swap out Leia with a male character and it'll be good?
No, there's too much of a frustrated romantic dynamic going on with Leia.
Well, with Luke kissing his own brother, I don't know. Who knows?
That would be woke.
Okay, well, here's one for you guys. Right now, Hellraiser is in the post-production phase for release in 2022. And Pinhead's character is now female.
Yeah, I just read about that. Oh my goodness.
I think
I don't think it's going to be that bad. Cinebites.
This way.
Cinebites are
Also,
like, they can take the form of whatever you're.
And good morning, Deej.
but also with this one, Clive Barker is the writer, and he's not going to be held back like he was with the first one. Like the first reiteration of Hellraiser was so chopped up and everything by the studios that he wasn't satisfied with it. This time they're putting out the version that he wants.
Boo.
Good morning, Deej. What's up?
It's foggier than fuck out.
Well, yeah, it was foggy here. It is so foggy, like I can even see like 3 feet in front of my face. It literally laying out in the middle of the yard, like 4 a.m., smoking a cigarette, going, am I going to find my way back to the stairs to porch?
I read a science fiction short story once where the odds of you doing that were pretty low because fog isn't water vapor. It's 2 dimensions merging, overlapping. And that's where the blurriness comes from. And the protagonist tries to go down to the corner to buy a pack of cigarettes. And when the fog lifts, he's not in his city or timeline or Earth or anything anymore. He says, yeah, but the good news is that they haven't invented the paperclip, the stapler, the copier machine, or the fax machine. So I figure I could live very well on just 4 inventions for the next 20 years. This is great. And I'm like, adapt, improvise, overcome. It's a wonderful story.
It's so foggy here. I just saw Ghost Pirates.
You see the Flying Dutchman.
Or the Black Pearl. Stay indoors.
It is the Black
just
Pearl because I know the Flying Dutchman was.
I'm still waiting for Adrian Barbeau to come out.
Ooh.
Aren't we all?
Hey.
Okay, Caps, I got to head out. Time for me to get the stuff done in the house.
Get to your
Absolutely.
house, Grandpa.
All right, you guys have a good one.
Adrian Barbeau. That would be before
Take
my
care.
time. She I don't know that one.
Oh,
Watch the movie The Fog.
yeah. Then watch the movie Back to School where she's his bitchy wife. He says, my wife gives great headache.
Or Creep Show, where she gets set under with a little creature.
Yes.
Oh, I did see Creep Show. Yeah, she's something.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
I'm a
will
Clint
agree with
Eastwood
you.
fan.
She's
What do you
something.
expect? I grew up on Clint Eastwood and John Wayne. I grew up on Men.
I grew up on Creep Show.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that MD had left when that clip played.
Which version of the fog are we talking about here?
The first original version.
Well, 1981.
Back when Adrian still looked pretty damn hot with big titties hanging out.
Every time she took a deep breath, all the young men came to attention.
Gonna have to watch that
Turkey's
again.
done.
Ding, rice are done. Ding, rice are done. Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that? And there goes Wheezy.
Yep.
We have achieved Wheeze.
Or squeak, as I like to call it.
I may go back to bed. I don't think I'm going to work again today.
How come?
Well, it rained yesterday. Rained hard enough. Then it rained again last night after the sun went down. And I'm watching the radar, and there's more rain heading right at me.
Coming from my direction, because I could have sworn we just dodged a rainstorm. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it going to be
Not,
dodged a
I
rainstorm
don't
last
know.
night?
You're so chopped up right now. It's like having chop suey.
Choppy.
Like chop Darth.
So we got chop suey this morning. Oh, this be good. Well, this will be good. Chop suey. I do voices better than Better Play 5. I do.
Agreed.
Okay. Tastes good.
That is the classic Chinese dish that is actually American, not Chinese.
Right.
Chop suey was invented by a private chef in California. And what I've been told is that when the person who hired him, ate the lunch that he made, and he was like, "This is really good. What do you call this?" He said chop suey, which apparently in Cantonese means mixed up because it was leftovers.
Ha! That actually makes perfect sense.
Yeah, it's just whatever he had in the pantry because he was like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna make," so he just threw a bunch of stuff together, some sauce, noodles, this, that, and like served it. The guy's like, "This is amazing."
In other words, slop soup.
Yes, it's pretty much what it is.
If you had any military time, you definitely know it's slop soup.
Or shit on a shingle.
Yes, shit on
Exactly. Hell, I didn't even serve, but I know what shit on shingle is.
Oh, shit
I've
on
had-
the shingle's amazing.
I had an ex-army mess sergeant make me SOS, so I know what that is. I also know what horsecock is. Damn it, and I hate it. That's bologna and mayonnaise on white bread. Ugh.
That's normal.
Sure.
That sounds
How
like a
is that
normal
horse-
lunch.
How is that horsecock? That doesn't sound.
Horsecock
Yep.
is also Kubasau.
I mean, unless it's like
That's what it is, really. That's kind of what bologna anyway.
That's the lowest of the sausages as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, it is.
It being low, it tastes pretty damn good.
The only reason it tastes good is the spices.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and you got to buy the right one because the Oscar Mayer is not the one.
No,
No, the Oscar Mayer is not the one. Ow.
it's
That's
cheap.
that. Go Go ahead.
It's a cheap version with name recognition. Is all.
Exactly. Yeah, that and Hormel Vienna sausages. They're for children. Ow!
I'm sorry, the
That,
taste
just mention
no.
the Hormel Vienna sausages just made my stomach turn.
Yeah, I tried them after I grew up, and I went, "Why did I eat these as a child?"
I would take
I don't know.
bologna over mortadella any day.
I have to admit,
Sorry.
mortadella is not my favorite either, but
But
it
mortadella
works in an Italian.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Just give
It's basically Italian bologna. Yeah, it looks
Just
like
give me some
bologna.
Chanel
except
salami.
for There's big chunks of fat in it.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Not
that
ooh,
would be good. That would be
No.
good cooked though,
cooked.
or
Yes.
fried.
yeah. If you fried it, it also works with.
Mortadella sounds like it would be good fried. That way you'd have the extra fat in there. Yeah.
Yes, it also works in an Italian sub with things like salami and spicier sausage.
Yeah, it covers up
No.
the taste then.
Well, yeah.
And then we
But
can
yeah,
go right down to the head cheese, which is nasty.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started on that. I'd
Jelly.
go with yeah, it's jelly. I hate the gelatin part. I've had homemade terrine, which was better than any head cheese that I've had. And the terrine is all sorts of things that normally I wouldn't touch all by themselves, but it was still tasty with spices and everything, because that does matter.
Yeah.
Straight, wow. It needs to be fried. It needs to be cooked. Something.
You know, I've had people tell me, "Oh, just have fried bologna." No, it's bologna. No.
Oh,
Well,
some
I'm
bologna,
originally
if you
I'm
fry
originally
it,
a Jersey boy, so for me it's Taylor ham. That beats bologna with a stick.
some
And
bologna,
I
if
mean
you fry
that's like don't, yeah, but it's not as salty as Spam, which I've also had. This is better than Spam. It's the same philosophy as Spam, but it's better.
Spam is a step up from bologna.
Yeah, the Taylor ham is. New Jersey has some unique foods. The sloppy Joe doesn't exist anywhere else. Everywhere else, it's ground, tomato sauce and ground hamburger on a hamburger bun. In New Jersey, it's a triple. In New Jersey, it's a triple-decker sandwich. It's
Really?
a deli sandwich. Yes, it's ham or turkey, about an inch of it, in between two slices of bread, and then on the top of that is coleslaw with Russian dressing and another slice of bread. So it's a triple-decker, and it's absolutely the messiest sandwich in the world to eat, because the minute you try and take a bite out of it, all that Russian dressing comes out all the edges. So you eat it over the plate, because otherwise you wear it.
It almost
And
sounds
it's
as good as a clubhouse sandwich.
it's a New Jersey version of a club sandwich, and people who've never been to New Jersey have no idea what that's like. And New York pizza. I'll stand by you every day of the week. New York pizza is the pizza. Everything else is a pale imitation. The club sandwich, I love club sandwiches. The sloppy Joe sandwich from New Jersey, that's also right up there. And Taylor ham is just like, if you need something fried fast in the morning, 2 slices of bread, a little bit of butter, toast the bread. You have a breakfast sandwich. The British call it a bacon sandwich. I used to eat Taylor ham on a sandwich with nothing else, a little bit of butter. Same thing the British do with Canadian back bacon. It's wonderful stuff. But it's probably an acquired taste. I mean, I grew up with it. But I'll let you know, my sister can't get it here in Texas, but she can get it in Virginia, where my parents live. So every time she goes to Virginia to visit my parents, she comes back with a small soft-sided cooler inside her suitcase, stuffed full of boxes of Taylor ham and 1 or 2 freezer packs to keep it from spoiling. I'm not kidding. I mean, she spends like $40 on this stuff and then takes it back in her checked luggage. That's how much
Yep.
she likes it.
No surprise, actually. If it's that good to her, I would too.
But yeah, it's hard to explain to somebody. There's a bunch of foods, regional foods like that if you didn't grow up with it, you might like it kind of, but you won't understand why people who, had it as children. I'm thinking things like Vegemite.
Ugh.
People
Just
who grew up with that, they'll eat it and they love it. But I don't even want to be near an open jar of that stuff.
I mean, I'm sorry, just the name, the sound of it, it's like, why?
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one of those you had to grow up with it foods.
And one of the few things I cannot stand that I used to have as a kid is tomato soup. Unless it's
The
like
Campbell's
real.
tomato soup.
Oh, that is just the grossest thing in the world now.
Okay, Captain Track, DM me an email. I will send you a recipe for tomato soup that you'll love because I've converted 2 Campbell's tomato soup haters with a Creole recipe that I got from Emeril Lagasse. This stuff's awesome.
Now, a real homemade tomato soup, yes. But if you're talking Campbell's,
Yeah, no.
Heck,
I like
I'd
Campbell's.
hit
I
you.
love this.
Because that sounds pretty good right now.
That and a ham and cheese toasty, which is I found out my dad stole a sandwich from the British. People make a grilled cheese sandwich with 3 slices of bacon on it. No, this is a grilled cheese sandwich with about 8 slices of ham on it.
oh, wow.
So there's more ham than cheese. The British call it a ham and cheese toasty. The French call it a croque monsieur, except they put a god awful cream and mustard sauce on the top of it, so you can't eat it with your hands.
Good.
Yeah, well, it tastes good, but you can't eat it with your hands. Now you need to make it.
It's a hollandaise sauce.
No, it's not. I made it. The recipe is not hollandaise.
Whoa.
But it's similar. But the thing is, the French have to put a sauce on it because otherwise the Rosbifs invented it. We have to improve it.
Hey, LDG.
I prefer the British version. Hey, LDG.
Yo.
Thanks for stopping moving, so I'm not going to puke now.
Morning. No wonder you. All that emotion.
And let's see here. You should have my Twitter, but here it is in the private chat anyhow. I want that recipe for the soup. Oh my
Morning,
God.
B-Star. Morning, Dave. Morning, Dave. Morning, LDG.
Good morning,
Oh, you
Dave.
look so cheery and rosy and
How come you're not in the fields this morning, Deej?
because it rained.
Doesn't mean anything.
It's going to rain again.
This morning.
Good morning, Super Clever Puss.
And there's ghost pirates outside in the fog trying to kill me. I'm not going outside again.
Or are they just the children in the corn? Or should I say?
There's no children in the corn. It's little ghost pirates. I heard this lady on a radio broadcast warning about them.
Yeah.
Off all day or just the morning?
I think it's going to be all day because I'm watching the radar. And
The clowns are in the soy. The clowns are in the soy.
I had all yesterday off, well, except for the time that I had to go up and get break work done, and had to sit there for 3 hours playing fetch with a dog.
You hear that, skunks? You got one more day of life. Enjoy it.
Actually, 2, because I took tomorrow off.
I mean, you take it off. Since when does the boss let that happen?
Awesome.
Just take days off.
I looked at the boss and I said I wanted to get some stuff done this weekend, and if he could get his brother-in-law to come out and drive the tractor for the day so I could get things done. He's like, okay.
Well, if it rains tomorrow, it won't matter anyway.
It won't rain tomorrow, but it'll be nice, 80 degrees. I can sit at home and chill and relax.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
And maybe live stream at some point tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And I pre-ordered my Jackbox Party Pack 8.
It's a new one coming. It's about damn time.
Yeah, it's supposed to be here, I think, in October sometime.
New games or same games, new shit?
New games. All new games.
Really?
Hey.
That's interesting.
To be honest, the fucking bracketeering is freaking boring.
Bracketeering sucks. But it's the only game where you can get shit tons.
So is the one that's you're making jokes. So is the drawing one.
I was checking it over. There looks
It
like
only
there's a Project Prometheus game on there. So, hey.
Really?
It only sucks because we're making jokes.
I just want to see it look.
So, what are the games on the new one, please?
Hold on a second. Let me look it back up again. Talk amongst yourselves.
But LDG, you're such a good sport.
Yes. I gotta think a new name for Darth. Because
Okay, there
Darth
is a
Choppy.
game-
Go ahead, Teach. Now,
There's a game that we probably won't play much because it's drawing, and we know how perverted you weirdos get.
okay, fuck the drawing games. I hate
But,
those.
but it's 3 to 10 players.
Okay,
There's a game called The Wheel of Enormous Proportions.
okay.
It's a trivia game.
More wheels.
Let's see. There's Job.
The hell is Job?
You use other people's words to create unique and funny answers to classic job interview questions.
Ah, okay. It could be interesting.
Then you have another one called The Pole Mine, a survey game that's all about you. Split into teams and see who can escape from which witch's lair.
Okay, that sounds like other games just renamed and but
Yeah.
okay.
And then there's a game called Weapons Drawn, a social deduction game where everyone is both a murderer and a detective. Players doodle all the clues, hiding a letter from their name in the weapon drawing.
Okay. That one makes no sense. Just by the explanation.
It's basically another one of them stupid drawing games. You got to draw the weapon, but you got to leave like a letter of your name somewhere in the weapon.
Oh,
Shit.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's dumb.
You can
All
solve
these
murders
games
while
are meant
trying
to
to
steal your passwords.
Huh?
All these games are meant to steal your passwords.
Right?
like those survey posts on Facebook. Stop giving people your personal information, people.
And real quick, good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Super Blubberpuss.
Good morning, Sherry.
I'm still
Melissa?
you want me to get car insurance?
Darth Choppy. I heard you want me to get car insurance. That was about it.
Hey,
Still getting calls for that guy about car insurance.
They don't like it when you click through all of it to get to a live person and then tell them that you didn't know that you still had insurance for your Model T.
Ah.
Cars for a 20-inch bicycle.
Bicycle. bicycle head up to
Cam,
the back of
still
my
nothing about people suing Twitch. Come on, people.
What?
People are suing Twitch.
You're wanting
LDG
people.
wants- LDG
Yeah, you
wants
kidding
to
me?
sell.
After their personal information leak that they didn't do anything about.
They're going to have to.
Business information that they could have easily encrypted or kept safe in some form or fashion. They just openly gave it to a hacker. They should be held responsible for that.
Get
Okay, if you want to be the one to file the lawsuit, then go for it.
I didn't lose any information on Twitch, so I can't.
Yeah, standing seems to be an issue these days.
I mean,
All
you
that
better believe I
information
would if I was one of the
currently
people who
available on
lost all my bank information and routing information and personal information and income information. And oh, by the way, you have the entire source material, so you can fuck with me more after. Yeah. What? You could have stopped that by doing some simple shit that any programmer knows how to do? Okay. That doesn't sound like negligence.
Well, let me put it to you this way, LDG. It's really easy to talk after the fact. If this is something you knew about beforehand, you could have gone to them and said, "Hey, you're going to have a problem with this," and so could have anyone else who encountered it. So I blame the white hat hackers who didn't report it before.
Yeah, because it's not like I've been saying this on any of my streams. So it's not like I'm telling people these platforms are bullshit and they're not secure and your information is being sold. Not like I've ever been warning people about that for years.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to name companies. You're not going. You can't just say every company, because every company is. But unfortunately, you're going to have to start naming company names. You're going to have to say Facebook. You're going to have to say WhatsApp. You're going to have to say whatever the fuck it is. Unfortunately,
Have been.
All right, I'm gonna have to head out here and start my workday, folks. So,
absolutely. Well, I'm glad you were able to stop by this morning.
yeah, it's a pleasure. You know, when I happen to be around and awake, I enjoy it. So, thank you, Captain Track, and everybody else. I'll be seeing you. Take care.
Motor red shirt.
Take care.
Hey, red shirt.
I think I'm gonna have to cut out too because I'm kind of nodding off over here.
Hey, by the way,
Okay.
Darth, you got a new girlfriend online. I don't know
Who's
if
got
you know.
another girlfriend?
You have an admirer. Someone who loves tentacle hats with a passion. I'll put the name in private chat. So next time you see that person,
Oh, really?
yeah, I mean, we're talking hard on, like we're talking hots for tentacle hats.
Her name is
We just found
AOC.
we just found this out last week during Cards Against Humanity. She let it slip, and she had a choice, and she basically said, "Yeah, tentacle hats is a turn on."
Yep.
Bastard LDG.
So,
And good morning, Moza.
Next time you're on a stream with her, you could use that to your advantage.
That's because them tentacles reach the hard to reach places.
Well, I guess a tentacle hat could be better than a testicle hat.
That's true.
It could
And
be the same thing. Just give them a little Viagra and they'll stick up.
Tentacle hats better this way.
Give that tentacle hat some Viagra. It'll be a merry-go-round for a bunch of ladies. Nothing like 6 women trying to scissor Darth.
Now, I wonder, do you have to take one pill per tentacle, or is it just one enough for all 8?
Industrial size pill, but it's
Four.
got to be a suppository.
Oh,
So anyway, I hope that made your day.
I take an Eldrick side pill up the poop. No.
Yosef, for some reason, says a Cincinnati bow tie is also a pretty kinky stuff. No idea, Yosef.
Let me check what Yosef says.
I thought Yosef was into them Cleveland Steamers.
I like that song though. That song's funny. You ever heard that song?
You know what's funny is the Barbie song in Dutch.
Huh?
Oh, that is funny.
That shit is funny as hell. I played that on Nerdgasm last week. Someone told me about it. I think it was Darius. I couldn't stop laughing.
I was asleep, so I have no idea what the hell you're
Oh,
talking
it's funny
about.
as shit, dude. You want to laugh for a minute? Look up the Dutch song, the Barbie girl in Dutch. It is funny as hell.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Yeah, that song. Dutch. It,
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
What?
What? Look.
he
His
blinked.
picture.
Damn it. Just in case she's watching, let me switch over to tentacle mode. There we go. You're not the only one, Haster.
Trust me.
Although I did run into a Yogg-Sothoth, and I was kind of happy about that.
We don't
That's-
get it, Darth.
Nope.
'Cause all we hear is the last 10 seconds of what you say.
Because
There you
I'm
go.
Choppy McChopperson.
Yeah.
Really quick.
ben ander in de maling. Vrouw,
Sounds like Mark Krell singing.
een horen thuis. Achter het fornuis.
It's Mark Krell.
I told you it was funny.
Sokkerstopper. De pleegersoper.
There you go. Yeah, that's going to end up getting.
There you go.
Chopped.
Yitsy's getting angry.
No, I kept it under 5 seconds, so you should have no problem.
Well, you know, YouTube, sometimes they get stupid.
And we are critiquing it. So, fuck off, YouTube.
Excuse me. All right, one more before I get things going. Of course he grabs it. Oh, God. Sorry.
Banging him out there this morning, LDG.
I
So
could have
what?
swore he just sang Upper Pooter. What the hell? This Dutch version is funny.
So I won my match last night.
Okay, let's see here.
What, Magic?
No, the Rumble.
Oh, okay.
Me and Danny won tie. It was rough. I worked hard for that shit too. I got every point I could possibly get.
I didn't get into the last, so I thought it was just him that won. Did a perfect mix of German and English. German, English, and choking. Yeah, it does kind of sound like that.
Yeah, I actually won off one word. Metachlorian. If I didn't say that word to help out Danny, I wouldn't have gotten the 2 points to tie.
Ah. And yes, it is correct. It is a parody and not a true translation. So, yeah. And we are making it commentary. So, yeah, screw y'all.
So what I missed this morning?
Oh,
LDG's putting away smokes like I am.
What happened?
He says you're
apparently,
smoking too much.
My second cigarette of the day.
I said you're smoking as much as you.
as much as do.
You're all fucking robot. Yeah, maybe it's my video. Let me turn my video.
Probably. Yeah, because your video went.
Got Bill on his new laptop yesterday, so that was cool.
Well, that's good. The
Each goes on this camera.
Yeah, look, the hair's gone.
wow.
You need to grow out the beard like big time. Deej the Gray. Oh God! Don't show Tim. Don't show Tim that shirt.
Yes, yes. Show Tim that shirt. Ha ha.
Why?
Oh,
Both our cameras broke, Darth.
because the video, oh, he plays always. Yeah.
Oh,
He
that one.
plays that. I want to come. We don't want you to come. Don't come. I want to come. So you streaming today, Deej?
Probably not. I'm gonna probably go grocery shopping and get some of that running done. I haven't done because.
Oh, you ran out of Yodas?
Yep.
What else are you gonna take from 5-year-old kids?
Anything
Oh my
that'll make them
God.
cry. There's a bunch of Halloween costumes. Maybe I can screw them up for them.
And Darth Choppy, I can't add you because device not connected.
Who? Darth?
Darth Choppy. And the random is, you're just wrong. You're just wrong as that.
Checked yesterday. That PC's back on sale for $50 off. So
Awesome.
$549. Still waiting to see if someone wants to get it and use it. Thought Danny might want to use it. Danny's looking for a cheap $500 computer. Also helped Pulp Culture Minefield get a better laptop after his disaster story over at Best Buy. Got him a nice Asus ROG laptop.
What happened to him at Best Buy?
He bought a Dell Envy and didn't work with the pen. Wasn't compatible with the pen, and the model they sold him, you couldn't even download drivers from the HP.
Wow.
Dell, I meant HP website that said invalid model because Best Buy buys special models from the PC companies that are not exactly the real model.
Right.
So you got a nice Asus ROG. At least that one's going to do him nice.
I mean, all companies have their special model. You know, if you get a Walmart brand, because you can tell because it says WM in the code. That means it's not sold anywhere but Walmart.
Yeah, I meant HP random. I'd rather buy a fucking Dell than an HP, but I'd rather buy fucking Asus than any of them.
Captain Trek just got tweeted out by the Fandom Collective.
Cool. The funny thing is, I like them. The fact that they're very supportive of channels.
I don't see them tweeting me out much, but it's fine.
You're not on much. Are you?
I was on every day at one point, dude.
Well, I mean, I meant now. I didn't know.
Now it doesn't matter.
Okay, Dell Envy. Wow. When did we merge with HP?
Yeah, I read that already.
Yeah. And good morning, Professor Brainy Specs. What's going on? And Yetza. Don't know what the hell you're saying.
Here's what's going to happen next. You're going to do me a favor, and I'm going to do you a favor so we can both go on about our day.
What favor can I do for you?
You're going to slow it down when passing through here. We got a lot of traffic. I'm going to rip.
What the hell was that, and why was it playing on my stream?
This LGG don't know which buttons to mute.
The soundbite, relax.
So, let's see here.
You're lucky when I stopped it when I did, because he was going on about a Biden Harris sticker. That's funny.
LG used Google Translate. Yeah, Google Translate sucks. I've had fun. I've known people. It's like they speak different languages, so I'll translate something using Google into their language, and it's kind of funny. It's almost a game. It's like, what's going to come up, and how wrong is it going to be?
You want something that's wrong? Look below.
Let's see if I can actually see it. Let's wow. Wrong, agreed.
There's something good about playing video games.
Oh my. Okay.
Did Dar say he's ready?
For what?
I don't know. Down below, did he fix? You have a horrible whatchamacallit of checking down stage. That was 6 minutes ago.
Yeah, and it wouldn't connect.
Oh.
So he was back there. but it wouldn't connect, so it's like I couldn't bring him up.
Well, I think I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Good idea.
Didn't you get enough sleep last night? What the fuck?
No, because it was raining last night, so I knew I wouldn't be out first thing this morning, so I was playing my video game that I haven't played in weeks.
Which one?
7 Days to Die.
Oh,
I'm building this. I'm building this ultimate base to try out, probably on a live stream against the massive horde on Horde Night. I'm gonna see if I can survive it.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Basically
mind
inside of a cage.
That'd be awesome. They made like a simulator game like that where you can like it's programmed for you to lose and you know you can like see who can get the closest and losing last. There is
Well,
no
I'll probably die in this because I just built a giant cage and a ramp coming up to it, so they have to come through one doorway, all of them.
Wow, that's original.
I got special traps around it and stuff to help out.
Oh, traps? Okay.
Landmines and everything else. And well, that's original. Such a downer for me. Damn.
Should play a real game.
What, like Hide the Salami? I play that one all the time.
All right.
When's the last time you played it?
What, like 2 years?
Okay, then.
Actually, it's hidden right now, so yeah.
Oh my god!
I have a better chance of finding a random Easter egg from last year than I do that right now.
Oh Lord!
I don't like how he was smacking his lips while he said it's already hidden.
Yeah.
Sick fuck. Anyway, hit me up backstage later.
All right, I'll pop around later. I might go get at least another 2 hours sleep.
72 hours sleep.
2.
Oh, I can say. Well, you gotta get ready for your 48-hour stream tomorrow. So.
No, that's not tomorrow.
Thank God.
Oh, so when is it then?
I have no idea.
You kind of owe us it. You kinda,
No.
you kinda
After
skipped
last
out
time,
last week.
after last time's fiasco, no.
I will do it when I hit 1,000 subscribers.
You hear that? 1,000 people.
So I'm like 312 away from that. I don't have to worry about it for a while.
Do I even have you on my schedule yet? Let me check. Hold on. Nope.
On anyone's schedule.
I was scheduled of the featured channels. Today's featured channel is well, you can look at the name of the stream and see that.
I didn't even make Darius's circle of friends.
I'm surprised.
You're there. Bird's
Yep.
there. LDG's there.
I didn't see all of them, but yeah.
Chris Knight's even there. Pawnstar's there. Tommy's there. Sci-Fi Nation's there. But
Sci-Fi
I'm not
Nation's there.
Yeah. But I'm not. Oh, wait a minute. That's Jedi Bill. Jedi Bill's there. I'm not there. Thanks, Darius. And that, I keep sad face.
So yes, check out Wes Moody Webcast. He's got different content available every day. He's also on Odyssey. And thank you, JP, for putting it in the chat.
Well, it could do something.
Let's see here. So what's going on, Sleep O Pray?
He's probably not sleeping.
Do we want to know what he's doing? We do have somebody backstage now. Let's hope this. Okay, good. I wanted to verify it was who they said it was.
Yeah, it's me. I just can't be on camera right now because I'm kind of gimpy. How you guys doing?
YouTube allows the channel owner to look and make sure it's actually who it says it is and not some random person who decides to use a name. So
Yeah, and I have had people do that, actually try to clone and copy my friends and followers.
Oh, I've seen that done before too.
Which is why they need to reinstate that when we click the dots, we can go to the person's channel, because that was a good way to verify they were who they said they were in the YouTube chat.
Yep.
In fact, when one of them was harassing Senate that way and kept cloning his name, that's how I could keep tracking him and make sure I was banning the right person.
Yep. I don't know why YouTube decided to take that away.
Because their head's up their ass.
Well, yeah.
I might be a little bit moody this morning. My arm hurts.
Well, I gotta run.
Okay, JP.
Have a good day.
And I gotta tear apart a computer.
Have fun with doing what you're doing, JP's.
I'm gonna get ready here in a minute myself.
Make sure you have something good to drink. Let's see here now. Let's see here
So,
now.
how have you been doing, Kat?
Well, let's see here. Now that I've actually gone to the doctor and I'm back on my proper meds, I'm doing well. I was having a problem getting into the doctor and had to go with different level of pain medication in order to get by.
I've had kind of an interesting few days. So, of course, with some businesses, they'll do like bonuses will sometimes be items and gifts to the employees instead of cash.
Correct.
My husband got a bonus from his workplace, which was a 50-inch 4K HD TV.
Cool.
Which we didn't know was going to arrive yet at the time. So I checked the mail Wednesday, and I was expecting to pick up bills. I get the 50-inch TV, a bunch of packages that were sent to me from friends and followers, including a freaking dragon dagger that Wise Guy sent me,
Mm-hmm.
and an unexpected check.
Cool.
For $2,000.
Ah, very cool.
Wednesday, I spent half the day taking the money that I got and using it to buy a bunch of stuff that Steve was going to take care of for us for the next few checks so he could pay off some other bills.
So you were able to pay off bills and such. That's good.
But then yesterday I woke up very, very shaky. sick and fever and pulse spiking. And my arm decided to knot up really bad all the way from the shoulder down to the wrist, and it's taking a long time to get out of that state. So it's like I had the really good day followed by the I feel like I'm dying day. I guess you could say that's a good example of highs and lows.
And yes, JP is drinking his Pepsi. Good to hear. Gotta work on his video card. Be back later. Well, take care, JP. Hopefully all goes well.
Definitely hope everything goes well for people. It's been really gray and rainy the last couple of days. Has it been as gray over there? Because sometimes the few hours difference makes a difference.
Oh, it's not been too gray. Well, yesterday was, but this morning it's not.
The last 2 days were really gray and rainy, and today is not looking much better so far. But because we're a little more up in the normal jet stream than you guys are, we get some of the weather patterns you don't.
Correct.
I did decide I can't do my normal drawings until my arm stops being so tense because I can't move my arm much. I can, as long as I prop right on the table here so I'm not putting any pressure on it, do my old diamond darts I've had sitting around that I need to work on anyways. So I can at least do something so I have some entertainment till my arm feels better.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
It had to be the arm I actually use that would do all the knotting up and hurting. It couldn't be my bad arm that I don't really give a shit about, right?
Right.
That's the old Murphy's Laws, of course. I got a couple splurges with my stuff with my cash, and one of those splurges was because I do like to do these diamond darts on occasion, and I got a really massive one. That's the high-end stuff from the designer company. That's my splurge.
All right, hey Cap, I gotta get started.
Absolutely. You take care, LDG.
Take it easy, guys. Later.
Take care.
See you later.
And well, let's see here. Unfortunately, looks like things are winding down. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set it up for now. Everybody, thank you for joining. Everybody's been on the panel. Everybody's been chat. Thank you so much. Please remember, like, share, subscribe, do all that normal stuff, and have a great day.
Bye.